The first case study takes us to the opulent world of J. Paul Getty. Once the richest man in the world, Getty was notorious for his stinginess despite his vast wealth. He installed payphones in his mansion for guests to use and famously negotiated the ransom for his kidnapped grandson down from $17 million to $2 million. But does his extreme frugality, even when it led to the harm of his own family, label him as evil? Or is it merely a character flaw, a symptom of a man who could never escape his own fear of poverty? Next, let's consider the case of Leona Helmsley, dubbed the Queen of Mean. Helmsley was a billionaire real estate mogul, infamous for her tyrannical behavior. She was convicted for tax evasion, sentenced to 16 years, and served 18 months in prison. Her employees testified to her cruelty and inhumane treatment. Yet, she left $12 million to her dog in her will. Does this contradictory behavior make her evil, or just deeply flawed and complex? Moving on, we turn our attention to the infamous Bernie Madoff. Madoff orchestrated the largest financial fraud in U.S. history, a Ponzi scheme worth $65 billion that left thousands destitute. He was sentenced to 150 years in prison. His actions undeniably caused widespread devastation. But was he evil, or was he driven by greed, an all-too-common human failing? In each of these cases, we see individuals with vast wealth who've committed acts that have caused harm and suffering to others. Yet, can we categorically state that they are evil? Or are they merely humans with all their flaws and failings amplified by the power that their wealth brings? In conclusion, the question of whether all crazy rich people are evil is not a simple one to answer. It's clear that wealth can amplify the worst in individuals, and the cases of Getty, Helmsley, and Madoff certainly provide evidence of this. However, it's also clear that these individuals were complex, with their own fears, desires, and failings. So, are all crazy rich people evil? The answer, it seems, depends on your perspective. The debate, like the wealth of these individuals, continues to be vast and complex.